Hey, what is going on, guys? Back for another video, and today I just wanted to make a short video talking about a little drama going on in the gaming space. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Sony Senior Vice President said they are gradually shifting their gaming business away from hardware, and that's pretty crazy. What that means and what I see people saying online, what they think that means is that there's not going to be like a PlayStation 7, because I'm pretty sure the PS6 is already confirmed to be a thing. But there might not be like or there might be, I don't know. I've seen a lot of them say that there's not going to be a PlayStation 6, a 7, and 8. They're going to be putting their games on everybody's stuff now. And I don't think that's what it means. You know, what I think it means is that they are moving away from exclusivity and stuff like that. I think what they're gonna do is we're still gonna get a PS6, a 7, and 8 probably, most likely, but we're gonna be moving away from stuff like exclusives on their consoles. They're gonna start making Sony published games from Sony Studios and the studios they own, and they're going to be putting them on Xbox, PC, all same day, stuff like that. And I think that's what it means. And I've noticed a trend with Xbox and PlayStation, and you know they're starting to put their games out on other consoles, big exclusive titles. Indiana Jones was an Xbox exclusive. That's not one of their big, big. That's not one of their big boys, but it was an Xbox exclusive game that they put out on their console first, and it came to PlayStation like a year later or something. PlayStation's been doing this too. They put Helldivers on Xbox. They put their games on PC. They're branching out a little bit. And, what do I think of this? I think it's good. But from a business perspective, and I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure people buy PlayStation for the games. That's why it outsold Xbox, because, let's be honest, Xbox doesn't pump out a lot of exclusive games. They do, but they don't as much as PlayStation. And PlayStation this generation hasn't even pumped out that many games. So it's interesting, and I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, Nintendo won. They're going to be the only ones with exclusive games and a reason to buy the hardware, because I see a lot of people saying, why would I buy a PlayStation when I could just play it on anything else at that point? And there's some truth to that, but I think the PlayStation brand is so big now, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, people are like, there's an infatuation with PlayStation, and there's a reason people buy their consoles beyond just the games. PlayStation 5 has some games. I'm not gonna say zero games. They got like two, but if I'm looking for a console where I can play the best games, I'll look at them and I'll be like, what is there, like two fucking things I can play on? I could play everything else on my PS4. Why would I buy this? And I'm not gonna buy it. But they do still drop games, big games people care about, and like Spider-Man, God of War, stuff like that. Even though you can play those elsewhere, most people would rather, pay for a $500 system than play the game on PC, and it comes out like a year later. But I don't know. It's an interesting decision. I kind of understand why they're doing it. And I see other people online say, oh, Nintendo's going to be next. I'm going to be playing my newest Nintendo game on a PC, and it's going to be looking way better. And, if you think that, you're a little delusional, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I have a feeling Nintendo could go bankrupt and go under, and they would rather take their IPs with them than sell them off to other people. I really don't think that they would that they would like let anybody else touch their stuff, even if they were in the worst situation they could be in. Yeah, so that's happening. We may be looking at a future where you're going to be on your Xbox playing the new God of War game. I don't know. It could be a thing. You could be looking. Xbox is going in the same direction. They're putting the Gears of War games out on like PlayStation this month and PC. I'm pretty sure you can already play them on PC, obviously. But yeah, Gears of War on PlayStation. That's like crazy. That's crazy right there. And people are excited for that. But when I think of Xbox, I think of Halo, like Forza, and Gears of War. That's like one of their big ones. And I think PlayStation could be next with this type of attitude. And it could really switch things up, and it could result in less sales for the PlayStation or more. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's what's going on. Wanted to talk about it, and yeah, that's about all I have to say on it. If you enjoyed the video or the content on the channel, please like and subscribe. It would mean a whole lot to me. I am working on my big Majora's Mask review, so if you want to stay tuned for that, I recommend joining the channel. I'm putting some effort into it, and I'm hoping to have it out eventually. Who knows? But I am working on it every day. So, yeah. Anyways, have a good one, and yeah, keep on keeping on.